Hi guys, welcome back to the Gatekeepers TV on YouTube and all our podcasts, of course, channels everywhere. So guys, these are the Sunday matches, of course, game week 1 of EPL 2023-2024. You can check our previous videos. Of course, we brought the other matches of Friday and Saturday. So we are on Sunday and straight into it at exactly 4 p.m. Kenyan time. We'll have Brentford playing against Spurs.
Brentford versus Spurs. This is a London derby. We all saw how these two teams left last season. They were playing well. So currently, as we speak about Brentford, they will still be lacking the services of their top scorer last season, Ivan Toney, because we remember as the season was ending, Ivan Toney was fined by the FA because of breaking the betting regulations. So Ivan Toney will resume back the Premier League in January. So we will miss him, of course. But due to that, of course, we have Mbeumo stepping up to African man, the Cameroonian, stepping up to replace him and actually do whatever he does best. So Brentford still remains to be one of the best teams. They are playing well. On the flip side, Tottenham have made signings left, right, and center. So they have brought in a player from Leicester. Of course, we all know Maddison, the free kick maestro. So he's here in Tottenham. And again in Tottenham, some breaking news which are yet to be confirmed. Chances are we might not be with Harry Kane by when this game is going to be played. Chances are, but Bayern Munich have actually placed a bid which has been accepted by the Tottenham side and by themselves. So the question is, will Harry Kane actually accept that? Because now the decision is on him as himself to confirm whether he's going to leave or he's going to remain.
I'll break the Premier League record, goal scoring record.
Back in Tottenham. But if you ask me, I would actually want Harry Kane to move. At least he deserves a new challenge. He deserves to carry trophies.
Definitely.
He's one of the most underrated players who never wins trophies because of being in a team which doesn't want to win trophies. Having said that, straight to it, Pogba. What do you think about the match?
Well, since it's a London derby, Brentford will be at home. Chances are very high. If Kane goes, these people will a little bit before they come up to that fact that Harry Kane is no more. At least they'll concede a loss of about let me say 2-0 from Brentford.
2-0. For me, I'm seeing Son and Kulusevski stepping up regardless,
And
Richarlison. In fact, if Kane goes, Richarlison now reverts to become their main striker, which might motivate Richarlison because we all know what Richarlison can do. We know his potential. So having said that, I feel like I'm going to give this a draw. It's going to be a 3-3. It's going to be a very entertaining and exciting game. So yes, so we are going to open this Sunday with a 3-3 draw for this London derby.
Chelsea against Liverpool. Now this game will be played at Stamford Bridge. Considering the fact that Chelsea last season, you finished number
12.
Aye.
Like the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ.
Number 12. Playing against Liverpool, who I'll say they've been very much impressive. And let's start with Chelsea. Chelsea, you've sold Kai Havertz to Arsenal. You sold Mason Mount to Manchester United. You sold
Christian Pulisic to AC Milan. We've sold Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan.
N'Golo Kante.
We've sold N'Golo Kante to Saudi Arabia.
You've sold Mendy.
We've sold Mendy. He went where? To France.
You've sold Kovacic.
We've sold Kovacic to Man City.
Aye.
Who else? We Chelsea are philanthropists.
Zabalaga is on the market.
We donate players everywhere. Kepa Arrizabalaga, Bayern Munich are actually eyeing him, and even maybe Real Madrid because, by the way, Courtois got an Achilles injury, which means Real Madrid are on the verge of looking for a keeper. But don't come for Kepa. The guy is in the market. You can go for him. But
of course, experience.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
As
so
you're saying.
Chelsea now, since they will be at Stamford Bridge. The results at Stamford Bridge were not good last season, but they are really showing some. They were very much impressive on the preseason under the new manager, Mr. Pochettino, right? The Argentinian.
Guy, for the record, this season I've not changed. Dennis Keton, I'm still a big fan of Chelsea, regardless of
the results you are giving us on the pitch.
I'm still a Chelsea fan. # Chelsea champs.
You are the current winners of
we are the current winners of the summer. It's called the summer series.
So it's called. They are the ones who know it. We don't. So champions will be facing. So that's Chelsea. New manager. A couple of new players, others very much impressive. People like Nicholas Jackson, good player.
New Didier Drogba, guys. You need to be watchful of that player. You want us to mention some new players?
Very fantastic. I love Nicholas Jackson.
You love Nicholas Jackson, yeah?
Though Nkuku is out.
Yeah,
right?
Nkuku is out for some weeks because of the injury that he got. But all the best in Nkuku. Nkuku, another lethal guy there. So we've done a lot of signings here and there. So we also have a defender whom we signed. So let me not mention them today, but just know that Chelsea is ready, Chelsea is prepared, and Chelsea is fired up, ready to go. Chelsea never ended the season in a high because of a lot of challenges which it experienced. But currently in 2023-2024, the season is beginning in a fresh plate, and everybody have a fair advantage to compete for this league. So that's why I told you in the previous video that people need to be wary, people need to be afraid of Chelsea, because it's always difficult to prepare for something that you don't know, but something which you don't can actually surprise you. So just because of that, Chelsea has changed its style of play because of the new coach, and it has actually incorporated new energy in terms of new players. So that should actually worry a lot of people. And right now, by the way, just to confirm, Chelsea has a new captain, Mr. Reece James, of course. Funny enough, Reece James, they are a family of captains. Lauren James is also the captain of the ladies, and here we have Reece James being the captain of the men's team.
Yeah, speaking of the captain of the ladies, you know, she was banned for 2 matches, right?
Because of World Cup.
Yeah, stepping up on our African was.
It's football. Don't be emotional.
It was just ignorance and assumption, but the lady said she's fine. But it was just an ignorance. You're stepping on somebody else's back. It was not fair at all. So she deserves it.
We apologize for that. Bans. Anything which should be fairly handed over, we always support it here at the Gatekeepers TV. So, and that's why we always advocate rules must be followed. If an offense has been committed, let the due process take up. So, in this game, Chelsea are going to meet Liverpool again. Also on Liverpool, guys, lest we forget, Liverpool have also made some signings. They have brought in that guy,
Alexis
McAllister from Brighton, and also ACDM Szoboszlai. Yes, that guy. And
they've done how many signings?
Major signings, those two. Yeah. They are on the verge of getting Caicedo if Caicedo accepts the deal. Yeah, so yeah, that's Liverpool for you. Then lest we forget, in the international friendlies, Mohamed Salah was the king of assists, scoring here and there. Darwin Núñez seems to be back, scoring goals left, right, and center. Luis Diaz officially back. Diego Jota officially back. They have also sold other players. They sold their captain, Henderson. Fabinho was sold. So guys, in terms of experience, it's crazy.
Speaking of overall, new captain, Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah. Amazing. So, I think having said that, let's not contradict ourselves with a lot of stories. Let's get down to this. So Pogba, what are your honest thoughts in these fresh seasons as these two teams are going to meet?
To be honest, I am not very much sure with Chelsea, but one thing I know, they will score goals. So this one, since they will be at home against Liverpool to me, they're a bit kind of a threat when I compare between the two. So this one I'm going with Liverpool to win by at least 2-1. But Chelsea, of course, they will play a very fantastic game.
Ken Rezi once said that dawa ya moto ni moto.
Ni moto yo.
Ita wazima moto. So having said that, I feel like Chelsea, we are starting with a statement. So the first game of Pochettino, he's going to start with a win. It's going to be a narrow win, 2-1, and that's it. So we close it like that. Chelsea to win this game by 2-1.
Now, let's come back to on Monday. Now we are here, Manchester United at Old Trafford. They recorded most wins at Old Trafford last season. Now they'll be back at Old Trafford against Mnyama Wolves.
The Wolves. Manchester United have also been privileged to do some signings. Of course,
Mason Mount.
They have signed Mason Mount from Chelsea.
Donors, yeah.
Then, of course, they have signed a guy who looks like Haaland, but he's not Haaland. He's called who?
Rasmus Højlund.
These Manchester United fans are living in a fallacy, thinking that if they buy a player who resembles a certain player, that player is going to deliver. But it's only time that will tell. So, jokes aside, Højlund was found with some injury, so I don't know whether he's an injury carrier or something, but that might mean that he's not the type of player you want to strain him with a lot of matches, so he will have to be taken good care of if Manchester United wants longevity with this player. Though good signing, young player, promising player. Let's see how he adapts to the Premier League, because we always know Premier League is a different ballgame, but we wish him all the best.
Actually, he's set to miss the first 2 matches. So he'll be making a debut against Arsenal. You remember the last United signee to make a debut with Arsenal? You know what happened with Anthony? We won that game.
It's all right. So having said that, they also signed Mason Mount, a wonderful player, though he's not performed as they expected in the international friendly. But guys, if you know Mason Mount from time to time, you should know that that's a brilliant signing, which Manchester United did. Then they also signed a player who personally, I don't know whether Onana always wants to play as a keeper or as a midfielder. So that's yet to be figured out in the Premier League. So we will see what that turns out. So that's it. So in terms of Wolves lost their main striker, Jimenez, to Fulham. And but they're still there. Wolves is Wolves. I don't know how they will fare, but what do you think? How will this match end?
Well, since I also saw Greenwood was back training alone, so Manchester United right now, I think they're good, I'd say. Though Fred has gone.
Fred has gone to Fenerbahce.
So since
Maguire has gone to West Ham, McTominay might also go to West Ham. So yeah. Then you said Martial. Is Martial fit or he's injured again? I'm always afraid of Martial.
He's fit, but Inter Milan are keeping an eye on him.
Okay.
So Ten Hag, this one, of course, straight away, truly, I'm just going with Manchester United. They'll be at Old Trafford. So I'm not very much sure with the clean sheet because I don't trust Onana. I think he has to adapt fast. So Manchester United, this game, to win by at least 3-1.
So on this, guys, I'm going to give it to Manchester United. They will open this match with a win. So it's a clean sheet for Onana, the first game. So 2-0 it is for Manchester United.
Thank you.
That marks game week 1 of the Gatekeepers presenting to you Premier League season 2023-2024. So keep it here, the Gatekeepers TV. We are the only channel globally who actually gives you previous reviews and analysis of all these matches from game week 1 all the way to game week 38. So we can almost assure you for sure, if we are still alive and kicking,
by Allah's grace,
keep it here. We will forever be giving to you all this. Otherwise, guys, to our new followers, our new fans across all platforms, we told you, by the way, when we were starting, we've officially joined these podcasts. We've just been hearing about them, but 2023-2024 is a brand new season. So we are going to start a new series of Premier League episodes on podcast. Find us on Google Podcast, find us on Spotify Podcast, wherever you want.
Find us on TikTok.
We will be there. Then across all social media platforms, TikTok, the new thread for Zuckerberg.
X.
It's called X is for
the other billionaire.
The other billionaire. It's called who? Yes. The Tesla guy.
His name is Elon Musk.
We are everywhere. The only place we are not there yet is only Snapchat, but we are everywhere. So catch us everywhere, because
if you need us on WhatsApp, you can get us.
We are the Gatekeepers. The brand is here. The brand is elevated and it's dynamic. Ask Caterpillar.
Or Ken Rezi.
Na hivyo ndivyo tuna